Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm in the office, taking care of business, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through. Hope you guys have a good week planned ahead of you. I had someone ask me a silly question the other day, so let's make a video about it and answer it in a video. The question was, how do you join a gang? To me, it seems easy enough. I don't know, how does anybody join a gang? But then I got to thinking about it, and I realized, I guess you do have to be a certain type of person. Because not every single person can join a gang. It's possible to not be able to join one, to be rejected. So, here's a little list of personality traits that you're going to want to have if you want to join the criminal underworld, if you want to become a gang member, a gangster. You want to be like Tupac. That's what you want to be. Here's what you got to do. You got to start off this way. This is how they all start off. This is how I started off. Oh, I joined my first gang at age 10. Absolutely. I got jumped in, had to fight my way in. That's typically the way that you join. But not anyone can join. So what kind of person do you really have to be? Let's go over it. You have to be the type of person that has no father. It helps to join a gang when you're young. But even if you're not young, it helps to be particularly lost as a man or as a boy without any kind of dad in the house. That's a good starting point. And it also, to take it a step further, because some people don't have a dad, but they might have an uncle or an older brother or a grandpa or some man that they can use as a role model, that they can follow, they can learn from. Because that's how we learn, is by emulation, by imitation. So if you have no male role models at all, no father, no male role models in your life at all, and you grew up that way, you may be particularly weak, particularly feminine. You might be overly emotional. You might be one of these rageaholics where you just explode and punch walls and you think that kind of display is manhood. Oh, you're perfect. If you're that kind of guy, you're perfect. Be that kind of guy. The complete, weak, self-destructive fool. That's the type of guy that gangs are looking for. But you got to take it further. It helps to have a single parent, say your mother, who's particularly aloof and distracted. And she's not playing both roles. She's not helping you to develop. You're on your own. And that way, you can emerge out of your house lonely, disillusioned, and undirected, particularly self-destructive and wild, angry. And with your wounded bird victimization, you can emerge off the front porch out into the, hopefully you live in the ghetto. And this is an important aspect of this. If you want to join a gang, it's essential that you live in a really terrible neighborhood. Because gangs don't exist in nice neighborhoods. So you have to have poverty and destruction, decay, violence. You have to have all that right outside your window. So if you want to join a gang, go live in just the worst part of town. The worst block in the worst part of town. That's where I lived. I lived on Raymond Street, in the flats, 302 Raymond, right by the fucking park, sandwiched in between the fucking park and the basketball courts. That was my building. You can still find it on Google Maps. I had gangsters all outside one window. They're all in the park, all out in front of the building. And people wonder, well, geez, how did you start hanging out with Southside? Well, how the fuck you think? There's 300 of them outside my window all the time. So that helps, is to be right in the belly of the beast. But it goes further. That's not enough. just to not have a father or any role model and live in the ghetto. You have to be particularly weak-minded and easily influenced, or you're kind of a follower, and you're looking to follow something. You want to follow something. You're not the type to go out and do it on your own, to risk failure on your own, looking stupid, having something not work out for you. No, you're looking to follow something, and you might be particularly desperate for friends. You want to be desperate, absolutely desperate for love and for people to accept you and to validate you, because you don't have any of this for yourself, and you don't want to even talk about that. You're a hedonist, and you search for all your happiness from external pleasures. And then you can latch on to your friends, you can call them your homies, and you can call them your family. Meanwhile, your real family is in the house looking out the blinds wondering, what the hell's wrong with my kid? But no, you can embrace this new self-destructive family of weak, victimized psychopaths. And it helps to be money hungry, particularly materialistic, where you're not interested in hard work and you're not interested in the feeling of a payoff after hard work. And that can be incredibly rewarding, but you don't want that kind of reward. That's for fools. You see the guy working 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, dragging his sorry ass home for what? A night out at the movies and Olive Garden with his wife? Fuck that. Be materialistic, money hungry. Just worship gangster rap and the imagery in gangster rap, and sing lyrics like cash rules everything around me. Talk about that kind of shit as like it's the Bible. We got to take it further though. See, that's not enough. You want to join a gang, you got to be the right kind of person. You have to love violence. Get all geeked and amped off of violence. Get yourself just trained to love blood and destruction and death. Watch lots and lots and lots of violent movies, listen to gangster rap and analyze every lyric, memorize that stuff. It's training. It's going to train you how to be Tupac like you want to be. You can be just like Biggie. Oh wait, both of them are dead, but that doesn't matter. And that's something that you're going to have to embrace. Not just accept, embrace. Go running face first off that cliff of life into your grave. You want to die. You want to be the craziest, most self-destructive, just piece of crap in the fucking ghetto. And you will fast track right into a gang. The gangs will be like, oh, he's one of us. And you can be one of those flies circling that pile of shit. So you have to love violence. And love revenge. Oh, be the type of person that never ever ends the vengeful cycle. You're always going to go after the enemy. And this will make you look good to the other gangsters who are hell-bent on revenge also. Turn revenge into a religion. Worship the god, the idol of revenge. That's all there is. The best feeling in the world is revenge. But it goes further. If you want to join a gang, you're going to have to embrace prison. Learn to love prison. Learn to love the smell of feet and ass of other men. You must love it. You love it. You love it, right? Learn to love guards yelling at you. Learn to love pissing and shitting without any kind of door or privacy or anything. Learn to sleep on a little tiny thin mattress. You gotta love that stuff. You love it. You can't wait for it. Your dream isn't the boardroom. Your dream is Pelican Bay or whatever supermax prison exists in your state. You have to hate freedom. You don't just love prison. You hate freedom. Freedom sucks. Real gangsters are on the inside. Real men are on the inside, on a yard. Your dream is to be a shot caller on a yard, not to have a house with a white picket fence. That's sucker shit. You have to take it further, though. You have to have awful friends. Really, really terrible, terrible friends who aren't interested in your better good. Friends that want to pull you backwards in life and that want you to struggle. Friends that when they see you making a come up, they turn on you and they rob you. They sabotage you. You want friends that are gonna fuck your chick when you're not there and smile in your face. How you doing, bro? You want friends like that. Those are gonna be your new friends. You said you wanted to join a gang. You want to be a gangster. These are the type of friends that you're gonna have. Really, when it comes down to it, you want to be the weakest, sorriest, biggest baby in the whole hood. That's what Debo was. You want to be like Debo from Friday. You just want to be the weakest, lamest, most fragile man. And that's the motherfucker who's ready to pop off. The super gangster. Pretty easy. Follow that recipe and you too can be dead like Tupac. Maybe they'll have a holiday for you, or a street named after you, or a statue. I think they just made a statue of Tupac, right? Thanks for watching.